Everyone, there's changes in the budget 2024, and if you look at property section, not many changes. There's one change that I have been hoping for so many years, and somehow there is no change for this. And this affects 80 to 90% of the HDB upgraders. So let me go straight to a point. As you all know, most of the HDB upgraders, there's only two good options of property that you buy. Number one, resale condo, or number two, new launch condo. Do you know at the same price point for resale condo and new launch condo, the payment mode is very different. To make things easy, let me show you an example. Let's say you buy a new launch at 1.5 million. The payment mode, 5% booking fee, 5% stamp duty, 15% balance, all these 8 to 10 weeks. And 6 months later, when the foundation is done, you pay another 5%, which works out to be 30% down payment. Let's do step by step. The payment mode for booking fee first. Booking fee, 75,000 cash. Can you use CPF? Cannot. Can you use Bitcoin? Corgi coin? Cannot. Only cash. Just remember, the first 5% must be cash. For stamp duty, 59,600, you can use your CPF, which can be debited from your CPF account directly. That means once you have this amount in your CPF OA, can deduct from there. Then we have the balance, which you can also use your CPF. And if you have enough money in your CPF OA, also can deduct straight away. Then when the foundation is done, you need to pay 5% more. Also can use CPF. And if you have enough in your CPF OA, also can deduct directly. Which means buying $1.5 million property, you literally only need 5% cash. But Eric, by right, my CPF OA got money, but I just transferred to SA.
SA.
You stupid! And now let's talk about resale property. Same thing, we use 1.5 million. 1% option, followed by 4% exercise, 5% stamp duty, then 20% balance, the same thing, 30% down payment. Okay, now step by step, 1% option, 15,000 cash. So within 2 weeks, you need to exercise the option, 60,000 cash, which works out to be the first 5%. Must be cash. Then when you are paying the stamp duty, 59,600 cash. Do you see the word cash? For resale property stamp duty, you need to use cash first. Then if you want to use your CPF then will reimburse you later. Which means even if your CPF OA amount have that kind of money, you cannot deduct directly for the stamp duty. This is one weird thing where I don't understand why new launch can, why resale cannot. We talk about risk. New launch more risky then why can deduct CPF OA directly Resale no risk is completed then why cannot we use CPF OA money Why must we use cash then reimbursed by CPF later That means buying resale property you cannot only 5% cash Plus the stamp duty is almost 10% cash And the last payment, 20% balance can be 225,000 cash or CPF. Then weird for this amount, if you have enough money in your OA, you can actually deduct directly. Then why the stamp duty you cannot use CPF directly I hope that this video can be shared and be viral. I hope that our government will really do the change because this actually affects a lot of upgraders. Example, 1.5 million new launch can buy what? 2 bed, 2 bath OCR, that's the max. Or 1 plus study, city fringe. And when upgraders upgrade, they can't stay in the 1 plus study new launch. They can't stay in the 2 bed, 2 bath new launch. But do you know that for resale, you have the potential to buy 3 bed, 3 bath in OCR for own stay. And to remind you again, to buy the 1.5 million resale property, you need to have 10% cash which some of the HDB owners, they don't have that kind of cash. I know some of you here are affected that you don't have the 5% cash to pay for the stamp duty first. I have one solution. Most of the HDB owners here, you need to sell off your HDB before you can buy a private. And when you sell a HDB, your cash proceeds will only come in maybe 3 months later. So for the stamp duty, what you can do is to delay the stamp duty payment to IRAS by paying IRAS a late interest payment. Remember to inform your law firm that you will be paying later. Because if you don't inform, in some cases, IRAS may charge you 4 times penalty. When your cash proceeds comes in 3 months later, you can use these cash proceeds to pay for the stamp duty. Maybe you are 1 month late. I think IRAS is going to charge you 5%. I may be wrong. And because you are supposed to pay your stamp duty 59,600 times 5% divided by 365 days, about $8 every day for late payment. It's like buying IRAS 2 packets of chicken rice So let's say you delay by 1 month, you'll be paying about $245. I mean, what's the point? it's not that you don't have the money. You have the money, but it's because of the timeline issue. This is the reason why I hope that this can go viral so that you can use your CPF OA to pay for resale property stamp duty directly. And Singapore is a first world country ma. Why resale like that leh? I really hope that government will make this change to make the upgrade journey smoother and happier. Thank you for watching and sharing this video, and I will see you in my next video.